Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about arithmetic progression, which is being a topic in ICSE 10th syllabus or maybe in some other boards also. So what is arithmetic progression? We'll just see different type of progressions or different type of sequences. So first we should understand few terms. What are sequences? Some numbers which are arranged in a definite order according to definite rule are said to be forming a sequence. For example, if we see 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, so they are differentiated with by 2. So they are forming a sequence. Same way we can have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 means the square of numbers. Again, it's a sequence. So different type of sequences we have. Another example, we can have 1, then 3, then we have 6, 9 means it's a table of 3 or table of 7s. It's a kind of a sequence. So what is arithmetic progression? We will see. First, sequences can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or squares, or any kind of fixed pattern. Next is series. Series is the sum of the terms of sequence. Example, if we have seen this sequence 1, 3, 5, 7. So if we write as 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. So we call it as series. It's the sum of all those elements. Now, in this chapter particularly, we are going to study about arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression is a particular type of sequence in which term except the first progresses in a definite manner, and that kind of sequence is called arithmetic progression. As we have seen in the example, 1, 3, 5, 7 also is arithmetic progression. Another example is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. So if we see in this example, each term except the first is 2, all the other terms are, we have added 3 into it. So in AP, the difference between two consecutive terms is called common, or common difference we call it. So common difference between 2 and 5 is 3. Similarly, between 5 and 8 is also 3. And 8 and 11 is also 3. So common difference remains same in all those elements of that particular sequence. Similarly, in first example, 1, 3, 5, 7, the common difference was 2. So the most important terms here are, like, first term should be known. So it is 2 in this example, 2, 5, 8, 11, and the common difference, which is denoted by small d, is 3. So how we calculate common difference is when we subtract first term from second or two consecutive terms. So we can subtract 11 minus 8, we will get 3. Same way 5 minus 2 also will give you 3. So any two terms we subtract, then we can get the common difference. So that we have to understand. Next topic is the general term of AP. So when AP is given, we have to find out the general term. Now, why we need to find out general term and why it is important? Because if we need to find out any nth term in that particular sequence or AP, we should have a particular format in which if we substitute the value of n, means we need to find 20th term or 25th term or 50th term. So we can easily find out that. So general term for AP is represented as an equal to a plus n minus 1 d. Important thing here is you should know the values, like a is the first term of an AP and d is the common difference and n is the nth term which we need to find out. So let us look at one example. If we have the sequence or AP is 4, 7, 10, 13 and so on. So here first term is 4, so a equal to 4, and the common difference d is equal to 7 minus 4, so which is 3. It could be 10 minus 7 also. So we got the same, or 13 minus 10 also, we got the same answer, 3. Now we know what is the first term, which is 4, and the common difference, which is 3. So we can find out the nth term. So we substitute these values. In place of a, I wrote 4. In place of d, I wrote 3 and solved it. So I got 3n plus 1. So this is the nth term By this, I can find out any term of this particular sequence. Suppose I want to have what is the 10th term. So I substitute in place of n 10. So 10 into 3, 30 plus 1, 31. So 31 would be the 10th term of the sequence. So that is how we can find out any nth term. So let's see a few more example and the problems related to this AP. Another problem is if the common difference of AP is 5, then find the value of A18 minus A13. It's simple, A18. So we need to find out A18. Now, as we know, the formula is A plus n minus 1D. So n minus 1 is 1 less than what the term we are going to find. So suppose we are going to find 18. So n minus 1 will become 17. And similarly for 13, we can write down A plus 12D. Now 12 is n minus 1 only. So this way we present actually. Now we need to find A18 minus A13. So I can substitute A18 in place of A18. We can substitute A plus 17D, and in place of A13, we can substitute A plus 12D. And on solving it, there's a negative sign written on minus 17D, which is wrong. Actually, it should be plus 17D. So answer is 5D. So D equal to 5, and therefore 5D equal to 25. So we can substitute the value of D and calculate. Our answer is 25. Let's see some questions which I have solved. First, another question, which term of AP is minus 49? Now the nth term is given. We need to find which term, means n we have to find out. So again with the same formula we can substitute. So in place of nth term, we can write down minus 49 equals to 5 plus n minus 1 into D. So A is 5, D is 2 minus 5, which is minus 3. So substituting that value, we can get n minus 1 equal to 18, and hence n equal to 19. So minus 49 was nothing but nth 19th term. I hope you are understanding now. Let us see one more question. It is similar to what we have already done. We need to find out the difference between 25th term and 20th term, and AP which is given to us was minus 2, minus 8, minus 14, minus 20, and so on. So here A is equal to minus 2, and to calculate D we need to subtract. So minus 8 minus of minus 2 gives me minus 6. So hence we can find out 20th term is A plus 20D, 24D. On substituting the value of A and D, we got 1 minus 146. Similarly for A20, we can substitute and we got minus 116. And then we can subtract them, or the difference between them, we got our answer minus 30. Now this question can be done in another way, in which you don't need to substitute. You can cut AA and simply you can calculate 5D. So like we did in the last example. So that is how you can get minus 30 also. Next question says, is 0 a term of AP? So to find out whether any particular term is there, or in this particular case it is 0, so we need to find out n actually. If 0 is coming as a whole number of term, then definitely 0 is a part of it. If it does not come, we can say 0 is not part of this AP. So we take nth term as 0, and the series which sequence which is given is 31, 28. So first term A is 31, common difference is minus 3. On substituting these values, we can get n minus 1 as 31 by 3, and n is 34 by 3. Now 34 by 3 is not a whole number, so 0 will not be a term of AP, because to be a term of AP it has to be, n has to be a whole number, because we calculate first term, second term, third term, 10th term, 13th term, but we don't calculate 13.3rd term, right? So it has to be a whole number. So if it is not, that means this particular number which is 0 is not a part of this sequence. All right, next question, we need to find which term of AP 4, 11, 18 will be 84 more than 13th term. Okay, so nth term we have to find out, and the given condition is AP is given, so A is 4 and D is 7. And another condition which is given, that this particular term is 84 more than the 13th term. So 13th term can be written as a plus 12d. So on substituting value of a and d, we got 88. So that means the term which we need to find is 88 plus 84, that is 172. So now we have the value of that particular term. We need to find out number of terms. So 172 equal to a plus n minus 1d. On substituting a and d values, we got n minus 1 equals to 168 by 7, and on transposing minus 1 on other side, we got 175 by 7, which is nothing but 25. So n is 25. So that is our answer, that the 25th term is 84 more than the 13th term. Okay, before going further, there is one more important thing which you have to know, that when we in the question it comes like 3 consecutive terms in AP, or 5 consecutive or 4 consecutive terms in AP. So these are few terms which you have to take. For example, if question says 3 values or 3 terms of consecutive terms in AP, then you will take a minus d, a and a plus d, and the common difference is d. If 4 terms, then we take a minus d, a plus d. We don't start from a. We take a minus d, a plus d, and common difference is 2d which we take. So the other 2 terms become a minus 3d and a plus 3d. Same way, if there are 5 terms, we can start from a minus d, a minus 2d. So if you remember, if it is odd number of consecutive digits, we can start from a minus d, a plus d, and so on. So common difference is d. But if it is even, say 4 or 6, then we take the difference between them as 2d. So we don't start with a, we start with a minus d and a plus d. So going on left hand side, it becomes a minus 3d, a minus 5d, and on right hand side, a plus 3d, a plus 5d, and so on. That is how we should take. So let's see one more question. This says divide 108 in 3 parts such that these are in AP and product of 2 smaller part is 116. Now as we just seen, if it is, we have to divide in 3 parts. So for 3, if you remember, we have seen we will take the terms a minus d, and a plus d. So the same way we just assume. So let the 3 terms are a minus d, a and a plus d. So addition of all, because it is a AP, so we have to add them all. So sum of all 3 is nothing but 108, which is given in the question. Now d and minus d we can cut. So a plus a plus a becomes 3a. So 3a equal to 108. So a equal to 36. We got the value of a. Now we need to get the value of d. So second condition in the question says the product of 2 smaller part is 116. So 2 smaller parts are a minus d and a. So when we multiply them, we got 36. 36 minus d equal to 116. We transpose 36 on other side. We got 31, and therefore d is 5. Now we have a and d both, so we can find out the number of terms. So first term is a minus d, 36 minus 5, which is 31. Second term is a, 36, and third term is a plus d, so 41. So these are the 3 terms, the required terms we have. Another question we see, if nth term of 2 AP are same, find the value of n. So we need, it's given that nth term of 2 APs are same. Now the AP which are given, first AP is 8, 6, 4, and second AP is 27, 24, 21, and so on. So for AP1, A is 8 and common difference is 6 minus 8. And for AP2, A is 27 and common difference is minus 3. So as per the given condition, we can equate them because the nth term is same in both the cases. Hence, nth term of first sequence is 8 plus n minus 1 into d, which is minus 2, equals to 27 plus n minus 1 into minus 3, which is the second sequence or AP. Now on equating and solving them, we get the value of n equal to 20. So that is what we have to find. Subsequently, the nth term, if we need to find, we can substitute in any one of the equation the value of n. So we got n plus n minus 1 into d. So 8 plus 19 minus into minus 2. Our answer is minus 30. So this way we can find out. So different type of problems are there. So I hope you are getting it, or you are understanding what kind of questions we are solving in AP. Another question we see, fifth term and 10th term of AP are 36 and 61. It is given to us. Find AP and its 15th term. Now whenever we need to find out AP, we need to find A and D, value of A and D. So in this particular case, A5 is equal to A plus 4D, which is 36 is given, and second condition A10, 10th term is given as 61, so we can write down A plus 9D equal to 61. So they become simultaneous equation. We can easily solve them by subtracting. A and A will cut down. We get minus 5D equal to minus 25, so D is 5. Once we get the value of D, we can substitute in any one of the equation to get the value of A. So I substituted in equation 1, so we got A equal to 16. So we have A, we have D, so simply we can form AP. So we'll starting with first term 16, then add 5 into each term. So it becomes 21, 26, 31 and so on. Also in the question we need to find out 15th term, which is nothing but A plus 14D. Again substituting value of A and D, we got our answer, which is 86. So this is a 3-step question. Generally in board exam 3-mark question comes, so you should be very careful in the last part of it. Sometimes children just find A and D and make an AP and they forget to do the last part, so that carries marks, so have to be very careful. Next question says find 11th term from the end of the AP, from the last side. Means abhi tak jo hum kar rahe the, that was from the beginning, but here the question says from the end of the last term, means end se 11th term nikalna hai. So the AP which is given as 1074 ... and it is ending at minus 62. So last term is minus 62. Now there are two different ways to do it. First method is for 11th term from the end. Now we can reverse the AP, in which our first term become minus 62 and we can subtract, because the common difference is minus 3. So we can take it from backwards. So it will be 62 minus, now we have to subtract, so it will become minus of 10th term 10, because 11th term hai to n minus 1 ho jayega, which is 10 into common difference, which is minus 3. So on solving we got minus 32. That is our answer. Or if you don't understand like that way, reverse order mein karna, so we can directly we can do in the given AP, A is 10 and D is minus 3. We need to find first the which term is 62, minus 62. So minus 62 is equal to 10 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. On solving we get n equal to 24. That means 62 is nothing but 24th term. Now we need to find 11th term from the end. So if it is last term is 24, so 11th term from the end would be 15th term. So we can find out 15th term. So 15th term is A plus n minus 1d. So our answer is again the same, which is minus 32. So both are the different methods which you can adopt and do to solve. Next question says 8th term of AP is 20, 15th term is 12 more than 11th term, find the AP. So different conditions are given. So first we'll see what is given in the question. We'll write one by one. First is 8th term of AP is 20. That means A plus 7D is equal to 20. Second condition, the 15th term is 12 more than 11th term. So what is 15th term? A plus 14D. And what is 12th term? A plus 10D. Now A plus 14D is 12 more than, means it is 12 plus 11th term, which is a plus 10d. So we can write down a plus 14d equal to a plus 10d plus 12. A and a we can cut, 10d we can take it on other side, so 14d minus 10d will be equal to 12, so 4d equal to 12, so d equal to 3. So once we get d, we can substitute in any equation to get the value of a. So we substituted a equal to, on substitution we get a equal to 7. So hence the AP formed is 7 plus 3 10 plus 3 no, D is 3 and A is minus 1, not 7. So AP is minus 1, 2, 5, 8 and so on. So I hope you understood this type of question. Thank you very much. In the next video, I may take another topic in which we will see the addition of all the AP terms. Thank you.